Hello, church. I want to invite you on a walk with me. I want to give you an update about a new development in our life together. Our vestry met this week. We had a great meeting, and one of the things we discussed was our mask policy. You no doubt have heard that the masks policy is changing in our county and in this region, and we wanted to discuss this as a vestry and decide what that means for us as a parish. And so I want to take a little opportunity to tell you all about it. COVID, of course, isn't over, but we have been journeying through this thing for the last 2 years. It's hard to believe that 2 years ago in Lent, we started down this COVID-19 path, and here we are still. Well, fortunately, the numbers of COVID cases and hospitalizations in our county have significantly declined. That's a great thing. It's a wonderful thing. We're not out of the woods, of course. There's still much more to be done. There's still variants that may come along and all of that. But because cases are down, numbers are lower, the mask policy in our area is changing. It seems appropriate that we continue to adapt just like we have been throughout COVID. And so, as of April 3rd, 2 weeks from now, you will no longer be required to wear a mask in our indoor spaces, in worship, in our other indoor spaces. Strongly encouraged, of course. Masks will still be strongly encouraged and recommended, but not required. There are many in our community that continue to not be vaccinated because they're too young. There are folks who are immune compromised. And so it's good for us to continue practicing safe COVID protocols, wearing masks where necessary and appropriate, but not required for worship and indoor spaces as of April 3rd. If you want to chat about that, talk about it at all, I'm happy to do so. We're still continuing to try our best to keep each other safe and protected from this virus, and still make ways to make church together, to make Eucharist together, to walk this path of Lent through the season on to the cross and to the resurrection beyond. So that's about it for now, but I wanted to give you that update. Happy to chat about it. Feel free to reach out to myself, our wardens, our vestry members, if you want to talk more about it. But as of April 3rd, masks will be strongly recommended, but not required. Of course, if cases go back up, we may have to change that. We may have to go back to masks being required if cases skyrocket again, if another variant comes along. But for now, at least, we can celebrate the fact that cases are low and that we can start seeing each other's faces a little bit more as we are able. So again, if you have any questions, reach out. Happy to chat about it. But that's about it for now. We'll see you in church. Bye for now.